And like I say, saying, okay, I'm using this as an example because Asian culture, their threshold or their tolerance level for being offended might be up here. And so, but the Western threshold might be down here.
Yeah.
Okay?
But the thing about the Western society is that a lot of it's based on humour. You see, in the offensive sort of things, like the Aussie larrikin type of thing.
Yeah, that's what
you got to really like the Aussie way of life is really
traditional, the larrikin base.
Yeah, and that's a great thing when you bring the humour into things, because there's nothing that helps the relationship more than
humor.
Having a laugh.
No, but there's also things like being offended. Like I say, sometimes a culture they said, well, we're beyond please and thank you in a personal relationship, but the other person might get offended. She didn't even say thank you.
Yeah.
We're saying, well, it's kind of like.
Well, it was like that joke before. In the beginning of a relationship, you don't fart.
That's a thing.
Flatulence is not an issue. Because you got to.
And the other person might think, oh, look, of course.
You just didn't let one rip there, did you?
No.
I thought I heard a noise. I'm only joking.
Oh, God.
Oops,
I might have just offended someone.
You might feel comfortable with the audience.
But yeah, like it's been offended. One person, one party or one partner will say, oh, why didn't she even say thank you? The other person wouldn't because they're saying, hang on, of course we have to do this for each other and help each other. We're married. It doesn't need to be said.
Yeah.
And so, look, we've got someone with a threshold, offended threshold up here and one culture down here. If they do something in the middle there, they would not know that it's offensive because it's not offensive to them.
Yeah, you're unaware of it.
You're unaware because it's not offensive. They're not trying to be rude.
If you're not in feeling or intuitive enough to know that the other person's offended,
because you're not.
You don't know.
Because it's not rude to you.
Unless it's brought to you and you don't really know.
You know, but the other.
We don't even know ourselves a lot until it's actually brought to us.
Yeah, but
you know you're
but that's what we can take. We can take that if someone's at that threshold, they can take it. It's not absolutely not offended. They do not find it offensive. Okay, but someone from down here said, so rude. So what do you do? That's like a culture clash. That is a true culture clash.
Yeah, but our egos can be so easily wounded, easily, offended.
No, but then it goes to culture.
Hurt.
That becomes the culture. So what happens then? If you've got
then you need to be a good communicator. You see, and
but you
also
don't.
Depends on
but
how
then
you communicate.
But then you kind of like then tiptoeing around each other and say no. So that's
not always. A lot of the times it's not tiptoeing. A lot of times it's screaming and ranting.
And then why are they screaming?
And so therefore, it's the reaction. You see, show them a slow internet speed, see how they react. As the joke goes, but
do not play games. It's be beyond playing games.
Of course, it's what you see is what you get. But as what you just mentioned previously, is that some people react, and some people,
But yeah, it's a difficulty. Okay, this is.
You forgot Valentine's Day.
No, that's not being offended. That being offended. No, I'll tell you, this is a important point, and there's a difficulty. What if you have the woman? It's one thing. Normally, women are more offended and more sensitive than men. Yeah,
more emotional.
Yeah, more emotional. However, what if you have a woman from the culture with offended threshold up here, and the man from the culture from down there,
like a strong Russian woman or something.
And then they said, then the woman has to, have worry all the time. Maybe she's going to offend the guy and so forth. I think it's a ridiculous situation. The woman has to be worried about the man being offended and hurt feelings and all that sort of thing.
It's equality, isn't it?
Ridiculous. And I was thinking the man's a wimp then.
What's the woman?
Okay, she's a strong woman then.
Oh.
No, saying she's a friend. So she's then being the being the man wearing the pants, and the man's being like a woman, so to speak. And so then
I don't know if we know our roles.
Yeah, but then
no rule book.
No, you don't.
There's no instruction manual for how to be manly or how to be feminine.
I don't think people they know how to be a man anymore. Men and then women don't know how to be. But then again, if men
It's gone down the gurgler.
if men complain that women no longer know how to be women, take a look at yourself. A lot of men don't know how to be men anymore. So you cannot criticize someone if you cannot do it yourself.
Hmm.